This is Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of those passionate environments in all of college football. 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. QB decides to keep it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Football comes out. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Boy, the defense speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Auburn now operating in the red zone. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The ball is loose. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's escaping the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff and he'll head left.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This try is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Escapes the sack. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. It's caught downfield. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Auburn 3, Ole Miss 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Got a lane. Can he get in? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point banked off the left upright, but it's good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Testing the right side here. Gets some space around the 30. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. 1st and goal for the offense. And the runner takes off to his right. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch, and they've got him.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The Rebels will have to kick it away on a punt out for the first time today. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The offense going with the hurry up. Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Second and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He breaks free. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 30 now. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. And they begin first and goal, looking to cash in on this incredible field position. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, and they go up 17-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Rebels lining up here on first and 10. And he drops back in the gun. He stays alive. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Give it to the back again. Fighting off the defender. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
That's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Pressure is coming. Trying to extend the play. Fires it on the move. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. First down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
It's an out route, the catch made, and they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Auburn 24, Ole Miss 14.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
They'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
With the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Auburn 24, Ole Miss 14.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They'll run it to the left. And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal upcoming. And the single back takes the handoff and tackled there by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. He hands it off from the gun. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Leading here late in the game. They'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. 4th down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback just kneels down. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.